Come close, my dear. Let this be a quiet place for you. Let this be a soft chair for your tired heart. You do not have to perform here. You do not have to explain yourself. You do not have to be strong for anyone right now. Just breathe with me, in and out. That's it. And if your mind is still racing, that is okay. If you feel heavy, that is okay. If you feel like crying, my love, that is okay too. Tears are not a problem. Tears are the way your heart washes itself clean. Right now, I want you to know something very simple. You have been carrying so much. You have carried worries that were not yours to hold. You have carried other people's feelings. You have carried old memories. You have carried fear about the future. You have carried guilt about the past. You have carried pressure to get it all right. You have carried the idea that you must not fall apart. And sweetheart, your arms are tired. So let's make a gentle decision today. Not a big, scary one, just a small, loving one. We are going to relax, and we are going to let the universe carry what you cannot carry anymore. Now you might be thinking, but how can I relax when my life is so hard? Or, if I let go, everything will fall apart. Or, no one will help me. I have to do it all. Oh, my dear, I hear you. When you have been the one holding everything together for a long time, relaxing can feel unsafe. It can feel like you are stepping into the dark. It can feel like you are taking your hands off the wheel. But I want to tell you something very gently. Life is not your enemy. Life is not trying to punish you. Life is not waiting to see you fail. Life is always moving toward love, even when it does not look like it, even when you cannot see it yet, even when you feel lost. So let's begin right where you are. Take a deep breath again, in and out. And now, place one hand over your heart. If you want to, you see, and place the other hand on your belly. Just feel your body. Feel that you are here. Feel that you are alive. Say softly, either out loud or inside your mind, I am here. And then say, I am safe in this moment. You do not have to argue with those words. You do not have to fully believe them. You can simply be willing. You can say, I am willing to feel a little safer. That is enough. Now, sweetheart, let's name what you have been carrying, not to make you sad, not to make you feel stuck. We name it so we can set it down. We name it so it stops hiding in the shadows. We name it with love so it can soften. Maybe you have been carrying money worries, bills, work stress, the fear of not having enough. Maybe you have been carrying a relationship that hurts, or the pain of losing someone, or the loneliness of feeling unseen. Maybe you have been carrying your own body pain, or the pressure to be better, or the fear that something is wrong with you. Maybe you have been carrying regret. You keep replaying old moments, wishing you could change them. Maybe you have been carrying anger, or sadness or shame. Maybe you have been carrying the needs of your family, your children, your parents, your friends. You take care of everyone and you forget yourself. Or maybe you have been carrying something you cannot even name, just a heavy feeling like a storm inside. My love, whatever it is, you are not bad for feeling it. You are human, and you have done the best you could with what you knew at the time. I want you to say that to yourself very gently. I have done the best I could. Again, I have done the best I could. Let those words land in your heart, and now take another breath in and out. Notice your shoulders. Are they lifted? Are they tight? You might not even realize how much you hold there. Let your shoulders drop just a little. Let your jaw soften. Let your tongue rest. Let your belly be gentle. You are allowed to relax. You are allowed to stop pushing for a moment. You are allowed to rest. Some people think rest must be earned, like you have to suffer first, then you are allowed to feel good. No, sweetheart. Rest is your natural state. Peace is your birthright. Love is your true home. Now let's talk about why you might be holding on so tightly. Sometimes we hold on because we believe it keeps us safe. We believe, if I worry enough, I will prevent bad things. Or, if I stay tense, I will be ready. But worry does not protect you. It only tires you. Sometimes we hold on because we learned long ago that we could not trust life. Maybe people let you down. Maybe you had to grow up fast. Maybe you had to be responsible too early. So you became strong. You became the one who handles things. You became the one who holds it all. And that strength helped you survive. I honor that. I honor the part of you that learned to keep going. But my dear, survival is not the same as living. And now you are ready for something softer. You are ready for support. You are ready to be carried, even if you don't know how yet. Even if you feel scared, you can still be willing. So let's meet the worried part of you with love. Close your eyes for a moment if it feels safe. If not, just soften your gaze. Imagine there is a part of you inside that feels afraid. It might feel like a tight knot in your chest, or a heavy stone in your belly, or a buzzing in your head. That is not the real you. That is a part of you, and parts can be loved. Now imagine that worried part is like a small child. Maybe 5 years old, maybe 8, maybe younger. This child has been trying to help you. This child thinks, if I stay worried, I will keep us safe. See that child in your mind. What does the child look like? What is the expression on their face? Do they look tired? Do they look scared? Now, in your imagination, kneel down to this child's level. Look at them with kind eyes, not angry eyes, not judging eyes, kind eyes, and say to them, thank you for trying to protect me. Say, you don't have to do that alone anymore. Say, I am here now. And then very gently, imagine holding that child. Just holding them. No big speeches, just warmth. Let the child feel your love. Let the child feel your presence. And say, "It is safe to relax." Again, it is safe to relax. Now take a breath, in and out. You may feel emotion rise. That is okay. You may feel resistance. That is okay. We are not forcing anything. We are simply opening a door. Now, I want to give you a simple picture. It may help you. Imagine you have been walking for a long time with a heavy backpack on your back. Inside that backpack are stones. Each stone is a worry. One stone is fear about the future. One stone is guilt about the past. One stone is pressure to be perfect. One stone is, I must do everything alone. One stone is, I am not enough. One stone is, what if something goes wrong? And you have been carrying this backpack for so long that you forgot what it feels like to be light. Now in your mind, see yourself stopping, just stopping. You do not run, you do not fight, you simply stop. And you take the backpack off. Feel it sliding off your shoulders. Feel the relief, and you place it gently on the ground. Now here is the most important part. You do not kick it away with anger. You do not throw it with shame. You simply set it down with love. Because you are not fighting yourself anymore. You are not judging yourself anymore. You are choosing peace. Now imagine that the universe is with you right there. Not as a giant scary thing, not as a strict judge, but as a loving presence, like warm sunlight, like a kind friend, like gentle arms. And the universe says to you, in a voice full of love, "Let me help you." And you say, "Yes." You might say it as a whisper. You might say it with tears. But you say, "Yes." And then, in your imagination, the universe picks up the backpack. And you do not have to carry it. You can watch it being carried away. Not to punish you, not to take something from you, but to free you. Now breathe in and out and say softly, "I release what I cannot carry anymore." Again, "I release what I cannot carry anymore." Now, sweetheart, I want to tell you a simple story. There was a person who used to hold everything so tightly. They planned every detail. They worried about every outcome. They tried to make sure nobody was upset. They tried to fix everyone. They tried to control life so nothing would hurt. And they were so tired. One day, they sat alone and they realized something. They realized that all their worrying had not made life perfect. It had only made their heart heavy. So they tried something new. They did not change their whole life in one day. No, they just made one small choice. They chose to take one deep breath and say, "I do not know how, but I am willing to be supported." That was it. And then, little by little, they started to notice something. When they relaxed their shoulders, they could think more clearly. When they stopped rushing, they made better choices. When they stopped trying to control everyone, people showed their true selves. When they stopped holding everything inside, their body felt lighter, and they began to trust. Not because life became perfect, but because they became kinder to themselves. They began to feel the truth. I can handle what is mine, and I can release what is not. My dear, you can do that too. Now let's talk about the difference between what is yours and what is not yours. This is very important. Some things are yours to do. You may need to make a phone call. You may need to take a step. You may need to rest. You may need to ask for help. You may need to say no. You may need to drink water, take medicine, go for a walk, speak your truth. Those are your steps. But some things are not yours to carry. Other people's choices are not yours to carry. Other people's moods are not yours to carry. The past is not yours to carry. The future is not yours to carry. You can prepare, but you do not have to panic. You can plan, but you do not have to suffer. You can care, but you do not have to carry. So here is a simple practice you can use anytime. It is called, I give this back. Right now, take a breath in and out, and think of one thing you have been carrying that you are ready to release, even a little bit. Just one thing. It could be a worry. It could be a fear. It could be a what if. It could be a heavy memory. Now, with your hand still on your heart, whisper, I give this back. Again, I give this back. Now imagine you are placing that worry into a soft bowl of light. The universe holds the bowl. You do not have to do it perfectly. You are simply willing. And you say, Universe, carry this for me. And then you breathe in and out. And you let your body receive even one drop of relief. Just one drop. Because one drop becomes a river. Now, my dear, I want to make something very clear. Letting go does not mean you stop caring. Letting go does not mean you give up. Letting go means you stop hurting yourself with constant pressure. It means you stop using fear as your main tool. It means you stop punishing yourself inside your mind. It means you allow life to meet you. Many people think they must suffer to prove they care, but love does not need suffering. Love needs presence. Love needs honesty. Love needs gentleness. So if you are ready, we are going to release guilt now. Guilt is a heavy stone. It sits on the heart. It says you should have known. It says you were wrong. It says you are not good enough. But sweetheart, guilt is not the voice of love. Love teaches. Love guides. Love forgives. So place your hand on your heart again and say, I forgive myself. Again, I forgive myself. Now you might feel resistance. You might think, but I don't deserve forgiveness. Oh, my love, you deserve healing. You deserve peace. You deserve a new beginning. Forgiveness does not say, "What happened was fine." Forgiveness says, "I will not keep stabbing myself with it." Forgiveness says, "I choose freedom." So say gently, "I am learning to forgive myself." Again, "I am learning to forgive myself." Now breathe in and out, and let that be enough for today. Now let's talk about boundaries, because sometimes you carry too much because you do not know how to set it down. You might say yes when you want to say no. You might help everyone and forget yourself. You might take responsibility for people who do not take responsibility for themselves. My dear, you can love people and still have boundaries. You can be kind and still protect your peace. You can say no without being a bad person. So I want you to repeat after me softly. It is safe for me to say no. Again, it is safe for me to say no. Say, it is safe for me to choose myself. Again, it is safe for me to choose myself. Now imagine a gentle light around your body. This light is your space. This light is your boundary. It is not a wall of anger. It is a soft glow of self-respect. And in this light, you can breathe. In this light, you are safe. In this light, you remember who you are. Now, sweetheart, there is another part of letting the universe carry what you can't anymore. It is learning to receive. Some people are very good at giving, but they feel uncomfortable receiving. They feel guilty when someone helps them. They feel weak when they rest. They feel selfish when they say, "I need support." But my love, receiving is not selfish. Receiving is part of balance. When you breathe in, you receive air. When you breathe out, you release. Life is a flow of receiving and releasing. So say gently, "I am open to receive." Again, "I am open to receive." Say, "It is safe for me to receive support." Again, "It is safe for me to receive support." Now, maybe you do not know what support will look like. That is okay. Support can come as a kind message. Support can come as a new idea. Support can come as a helpful person. Support can come as strength inside you. Support can come as a quiet moment when your mind becomes calm. Support can come as a door opening that you did not expect. You do not have to control how it comes. You only have to open your hands. So imagine your hands now. In your mind, see them unclenching. See your fingers softening. See your palms opening and say, "I release the need to control." Again, "I release the need to control." Say, "I trust life to support me." Again, "I trust life to support me." Now, sweetheart, we are going to speak some affirmations together. These are not magic words that force life to change in 1 second. These are loving seeds. You plant them in your mind, and with time and care, they grow. So repeat slowly. Let each sentence be gentle. If one feels too big, you can say, I am willing. That is still powerful. Here we go. I am safe. I am loved. I am supported. I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to feel good. I am learning to trust. I am learning to let go. I am learning to be kind to myself. I do not have to carry everything. The universe helps me. Life is on my side. My heart is healing. My mind is calming. My body is relaxing. Now breathe in and out. Let those words settle like warm tea inside you. Now I want to give you something for the moments when your mind starts to spin, especially at night, especially when you are alone, especially when the world is quiet and your thoughts get loud. When your mind says, "What if?" you can answer with one simple sentence. You can say, "Not now." You can say, "Right now I rest." You can say, "Right now I am safe." So tonight, if you are lying in bed and your mind starts to run, place a hand on your heart and breathe slowly, in and out, and whisper, "I give this back." Again, "I give this back." Then choose one gentle sentence. Right now, I am safe. Or, right now, I rest. Or, life is holding me. And keep repeating it like a lullaby. Not to fight your mind, but to soothe it, like you would soothe a child, because you deserve that tenderness. Now, sweetheart, let's do one more beautiful visualization. Close your eyes if you can. Imagine you are standing near a calm river. The water is soft and steady. It moves without rushing. It does not worry about where it is going. It simply flows. Now imagine the universe is like that river, strong, steady, gentle. You step into the river and it is warm. It holds you. You do not sink. You do not struggle. You float. Your body relaxes because it is being supported. You do not have to kick or fight. You can simply be carried. And as you float, you notice something. The river can carry what you cannot. The river can hold the weight. So you take one heavy thing from your heart, just one, and you place it into the water. And the water takes it, not with force, with ease. Then you place another thing and another, and each time you do, you feel lighter. You feel your face soften. You feel your breath become deeper. You feel your heart become quieter. Now, in that river of support, say softly, "I am carried." Again, "I am carried." Say, "I am not alone." Again, "I am not alone." Say, "It is safe for me to let go." Again, "It is safe for me to let go." Now, my love, I want you to come back to your body again. Feel the place where you are sitting or lying down. Feel your hand on your heart. Feel your breath. And notice, even if it is small, even if it is tiny, is there a little more space inside you? Is there a little more softness? Is there a little more calm? Even 1% is wonderful. Because healing does not always come as a big wave. Sometimes healing comes as a gentle opening, a gentle yes, a gentle breath, a gentle moment where you stop pushing. and that is how a new life begins. Now, before we close, I want to speak to you as if you are the most precious person in the world, because to your own life, you are. My dear, you are not here to suffer. You are not here to carry everything until you break. You are not here to prove your worth by being exhausted. You are worthy because you exist. You are lovable because you are you. You are enough right now. So if you remember nothing else from this time together, remember this: you can do what is yours to do, and you can release the rest. You can take your next gentle step, and you can let the universe carry the weight. You can breathe, and you can trust. Not because life is perfect, but because you are learning to meet life with love instead of fear. Now let's say a final set of affirmations, slow and soft. I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. It is safe for me to relax. It is safe for me to relax. I release what I cannot carry anymore. I release what I cannot carry anymore. The universe supports me. The universe supports me. Life loves me. Life loves me. And now take one more deep breath, in and out. Let your shoulders drop. Let your face soften. Let your heart feel held. You have done so well, sweetheart, so well. And as you go back into your day or into your night, you do not have to pick up all that weight again. You can pause, you can breathe, you can whisper, I give this back. And you can feel the gentle truth. You are supported, you are guided, you are loved, and you are allowed to be carried.